Mm. Welcome, dear youngsters. Salutations, namaskarams to you all. Thank you very much for being with us in the study of Geetha, and congrats that you are giving a chance to yourself to get exposed to such a sublime, great, all inclusive text Shastra. Not given by someone telling about Bhagavan, but Bhagavan himself giving for every one of us to succeed in every of the fields, and the best of the field is succeeding in spiritual field of even reaching the ultimate goal. And we are just starting, we are in the infant level to tune and to learn the messages and to know the importance of them, to be convinced about it and to be practical. These are the hurdles everyone will have to go through. Nothing is just like easy and cakewalk in life. Everything needs its efforts, patience, and time. Let us put it, we have started it. We'll slowly enhance our own efforts, learn more, implement more. Clear? Now, like every day today, also, three topics. Mm, First, Shloka. Today, Venkateshwara Bhagavan. Tomorrow, Guru Shloka will do Mangala Shloka. Then, our common sense thought for 2 3 minutes. Then, main thought of Bhagavad Gita. In today's class, Bhagavad Gita, we will be studying Shloka number 19. So, all these shlokas, little spiritual, more, but also useful to us. You should be able to judge it properly, discriminate, and understand spiritual meaning to the extent you can. Practically, though, what can be the lesson we can learn from it? Don't underestimate yourself that you cannot be spiritual. Everybody's birthright and duty is it. So here in this chapter 4, 19th shloka, Bhagavan once again defines who is Pandit. And also he reminds us what he taught already in the beginning of chapter 2, in the end of chapter 2, again end of chapter 3. Key, take initiative of only those works which are your duty, which are of service, which are of sanctioned by the Shastra, which help you in evolving from the lower strata to the higher. Anyway, you have to do, you have to take initiative. Therefore, take initiative of doing those things which will evolve you, which will help, not which take you down. The services, the duties, the spiritualities, they take us upper and upper. And the routine life of passions, greeds, and all that, they take us down and down only. Already chapter 3 toward the end, when Arjuna asked question, what is that which prompts us to do papam? While answering, Bhagavan took 7 shlokas. We spent 15 days or 10 days to study it. I need not remind all of that. But Bhagavan Krishna here again reminding us how to make the karma sannyasa in jnana so that we become qualified for the dhyana. And in the dhyana, the truth of everything. Then nothing untruth can anymore cheat us. Nothing anymore can bind us or trouble us. That is how the two topics are covered in this shloka number 19. The second topic talks about is Jnana Agni Dagdha Karmanam. Go on increasing your fire of knowledge in that keep on burning all the unwanted karmas, vasanas, ignorances. All that we'll just try to elaborate in few minutes when we come to that sloka. Now let us do our everyday's prayer and learning of this sloka and a small common sense thought. Then we'll go ahead. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. So Mangala shlokas we are chanting every day. Two we have seen. First Krishna, Lord Rama and Lord Krishna. परसों मंगलम कौशलेन्द्राय मने गुणाब्धे चक्रवर्ती तनुजाय सार्वभौमाय मंगलम. Yesterday मंगलम श्री कुरुक्षेत्र नक्षण विहारिणे पार्थ सारथि रूपाय गीताचार्याय मंगलम. Today about Bhagwan Tirupati Venkateshwara. Simple. श्रियः कांताय कल्याण निधये अर्थिनाम श्रीमद् वेंकटनाथाय श्रीनिवासाय मंगलम. Srinivasa, abode of all the wealth. So too in the beginning, Sriyaha Kantaya, the beloved of Sri Mata Lakshmi, Kalyana Nidhaye, who is the abode of all the Kalyana, Mangalata, auspiciousness, Nidhaye Arthinam, those who are in the Arti and Arthi, all the four Purusharthas, for them he is the Nidhi. You are the abode of all things required for any of the Bhaktas. Sri Venkata Nivasaya, the one who is staying on the Venkatachala mountain. To that Srinivasa Mangalam. Mangalata means may all our upasanas, pujas make him happy, with which he should bless us, so that our lives are also filled with all those things which give us happiness and Mangalata. So the Mangala shlokas are many. But among them, only the first one we are chanting. Mm. 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 No, so many are there. So I'll chant 11 times, then 97 you add. 108 हो गया. Make it 1080 in your own time. Let Lord Venkateshwara, who is the Nidhi of Kalyanas and who is the Nidhi for all we who are in Arti or we want the Artha, may he bless us. Again, I am telling meaning. Shriha Kantaya, the one who is a beloved of Lakshmi Devi, Kalyana Nidhaye, who is a Nidhi, abode, treasure of all the Kalyanata, Kalyana Guna, Kalyana Phala, whatever it is. Nidhaye Arthinam, for all those who are wanting Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, he is the Nidhi, he is the one who has all of them to give us. Sri Venkata Nivasaya, he now is made his Nivasa in that Venkatachala mountain among the 7 mountains. So such Srinivasa, Mangalam, all my Upasanas, Pujas, Stotra and Prarthana. May he receive all of that, reciprocate my life by giving all the Kalyanata. Let him give me the Artha, let him give me the Kamana Purti, positive noble. Let me teach or make me do the Dharma. But more importantly, let that Venkateshwara Bhagavan give me Bhakti Jnanam for the 4th Purushartha called as Moksha. Very good shloka. Chant karo. Start. Om Shriyah Kantaya Kalyana Nidhaye Shri Venkatanivasaya Srinivasaya Mangalam. Shriyah Kantaya Kalyana Nidhaye Shri Venkatanivasaya Srinivasaya Mangalam. Shriyakantaya 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 Kalyana Nidhaye Sri Venkatanivasaya Srinivasaya Mangalam Sriya Kantaya 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 Kalyana Nidhaye Sri Venkatanivasaya Srinivasaya Mangalam Srinivasaya Mangalam. Thank you. Hey Bhagavan Tirupati Balaji Venkateshwara, give us all Mangalata. May we be able to do all Upasanas, Bhajan, Japa, Kirtana for you in such a way that you are pleased with our surrender and devotion. Be pleased with our surrender and devotion expressed through Upasanas and make us happy by your blessings of all best things and auspiciousness. We know you do it, O Lord. Thank you. Now today's common sense thought has two parts of it. Not much elaboration needed. You are wise, you will catch it. First thing is what? Each one is given with a unique talents by the Lord. So instead of comparing with others, what talents you have, recognize them, improve them, and use them for your own success. This is called as the common sense thought. In what you are better. You can be in mechanical work, the electrical work, you can be electronics work, you can be in medical, social service, teaching. Some talents Bhagavan gives us, everyone. Recognizing them, using them, and enjoying them, implementing them should be our job, not to be compared with others. This is one part of your common sense thought today. Second common sense thought every youngsters must have is what? There is no easy way of getting the things. Even an ant also works for its sugar. Even a bird also goes on working. Is an animal also. A lion, tiger. Not that I am king of jungle sitting here. Oh my dear deer, come and be eaten by me. ऐसा नहीं कहता है. He lion also wake up and go and chase it. With his 250 heavy body, he'll have to run so fast, the fellow, and catch and eat. नहि सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य प्रविशन्ति मुखे मृगाः उद्यमेन हि सिद्ध्यन्ति कार्याणि न मनोरथैः. A beautiful subhashitam it is. उद्यमेन हि सिद्ध्यन्ति कार्याणि न मनोरथैः न हि सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य प्रविशन्ति मुखे मृगाः. कार्याणि उद्यमेन सिद्ध्यन्ति न मनोरथैः. Goals are achieved by the hard work, udyama, not just by manoratha, thinking in the mind. Example, suptasya simhasya mukhe mrugaha na pravishanti. So lion is seated, sleeping, stupid buffalo, and animals will not come and enter its mouth. It have to get up and chase, hunt them. In the same way, we have no alternative, no proxy, then hard work we have to. Even the negative work you have to do, you have to work hard for it, depending on the quantity or the bigness of the negative work. You have to work so much hard. दुर्मार्ग दुष्ट काम करना है तो किसी पर्स काटना है तो यू हैव टू वर्क हार्ड, वेरी केयरफुल, वेरी इंटेलिजेंट. चेन स्नैच करना है, बैंक रॉबरी करनी है, ऑनलाइन इंटरनेट फ्रॉड करनी है. एवरी नेगेटिविटी नीड्स लॉट ऑफ हार्ड वर्क. आई एम टेलिंग यू एन एग्जाम्पल, डोंट डू इट, बुद्धू लोग. In the same way, to achieve anything positive also you have to hard work. If the thing to be achieved is smaller, small hard work will do. But you have to work hard. If it is bigger, you have to do big. To get the clerk job, staff selection commission, prepare up here. But if you want group 1 services and all, you have to work hard. Everyone is working here in this world. Criminal is working, saintly person is working, social service wala working. In fact, whoever is working, he is growing. Who is not working is slowly falling down. Throughout life, remove this negative kida that I should get something without working for it. That is negative. That is a laziness in us. It's a stony life. No, no, no. We have to know and abide by the rule or law of the world. Even if a tree, it has to work hard, then only the fruits and flowers come to it. Yesterday also we thought, saw in different context. Therefore, we also ambition, hard work, and reaching. There should never be alternative for it. Some places, though, even after reaching, to maintain that, you have to keep on working hard. So select and delete from the mind this file, corrupt file, that without working I must get everything. Do replace it. I want to achieve greater and greater things, and for that I will work hard. People are working hard. See that fishermen, then they go into ocean. They work hard and they get that snare may all the fishes. See the kisan working hard in winter and summer in rain in the fields. Therefore, the crop is coming to him. The country India working hard, government and people. Therefore, our economy is sustained. Our pandemic level is low. We are safe. See, slowly our rupee is becoming famous. Very great policies are taken up. Many things now which we are exporting, importing from other nations. In collaboration, we are becoming indigenous now. Working hard, everyone so much. You also, if at all that kida is there, that I'll work less, I want more, or I want work, I don't want to work, but I want many things, it will never happen. And in today's competitive world, not one or two, चार काम हाथ में लेकर जाओ, तभी you can have sufficient thing even to survive little comfortably. Therefore, allow not the intellectual laziness that I will not work, but I want everything. Thereafter, the physical laziness you can give up, and like a rubber ball, like a spring, you have to make a habit to keep on working. Too tired, sleep 4 hours, get up again, work. See, the chief ministers, prime ministers, everywhere in the world nation, बेचारे उनको पता नहीं कब सोते हैं कि नहीं वो लगातार लगे रहते हैं उनका नेचर ऐसा हो गया सो टू बिग शॉट्स इन बिजनेस एंड इंडस्ट्रीज पता नहीं 50 साल पहले स्टार्ट किए अब तक दे डोंट गो फॉर एनी लेजीनेस एटसेट्रा वर्क हार्ड देयर होल पर्सनैलिटी बिकेम लाइक दैट नेचुरली हार्ड वर्किंग वाला for us the body is lazy, the mind is lazy, intellect is lazy, totally I have no zeal, only laziness. Zealous we have to be, not jealous. Jealous is Jealous. Zealous means Zealous. You have to be zealous, not lazy. Work hard is our common sense thought for the day. That should be enough. The earlier one is you have your own talents, you have your own abilities, some beautiful special quality. अब recognize करो, उसको polish करो, use them. For that, work hard. Okay? Now, almost near to this only our shloka today, number 19. And this little more spiritual and little for us to learn for us youth. And every of you youth also need not jump into practical activities of all this, but at least can you lift your intellect to the understanding of these shlokas and the possibility in those shlokas. Understanding and possibility. Understand the meaning of shloka and whatever is said in that. Is it possible for me to do? इतना सोच के रखो तुरंत जंप करने की जरूरत नहीं because little spiritual they are shlokas but you can also learn from it something. Okay, shloka is yasya sarve savarambhaha kama sankalpa varjitaha ज्ञानाग्नि दग्ध कर्माणम tam ahu panditam buddha. So these shloka has 2 lines, therefore 2 topics are there interconnected. What is the whole chapter? Jnana mein karma ka sannyas, so that the mind is calm, quiet, you can go for meditation to know the God. That is the main purpose of the entire chapter 5. Chapter 4, Jnana Karma Sannyas Yoga. So we have so many desires, vasanas in us. While fulfilling them, we are adding fuel to the fire. Therefore, we will only do negative things. Higher goals, ambitions are not achieved by us. Therefore, first line caters to that. Okay. सेकंड लाइन हु इज पंडित जी चंदन बिंदी लगाने से हो जाएगा क्या इदिगो इस तरह से रुद्राक्ष तुलसी माला पहने तो हो जाएगा क्या नो पंडिता नानुशोचंती पंडिता समदर्शिन है वी हैव ऑलरेडी सीन नानुशोचंती वी saw second chapter pandita samadarshina we will see in the next chapter fifth one here he says who is a pandita jnana agni dagdha karmanam karma means vasanas here wrong notions, wrong illusions. Jnana Agni means those who has lit the fire of knowledge of the infinite self in that who burnt all the ignorances is Pandit. This is a very heavy dose of explanation, not required for you. But at your level, what is its meaning? We will see. First shloka, two times and one time repeat. Then literal meaning, then spiritual meaning, then our meaning. First, chant Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच एकोनविंशतितमः श्लोकः 19 श्लोक I'll say you repeat ॐ यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः तमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः अगेन यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः तमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः टुगेदर यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः. It can be two parts or it can be together also. Yasya, of whoever is person. Sarve, all samarambhaha, initiatives. Kama sankalpa varjitaha are free from the kama and kama sankalpa. So there are two things. One, you are working prompted by desire. Second is, one work is given to you, you are doing it with selfish desire. These two we have to drop. He is Pandit. Very interesting. Because we already seen Kama makes us do all the Papa. Kama is endless. It is like a fire. It is a Nitya Shatru for us. Already what we studied in chapter 3 and we have to remember all of that. Therefore, there are not Kama Sankalpa Varjitaha Samarambaha Yasya. Means what? The one who is taking initiatives, not prompted by the desire or kamana for selfishness, but is taking initiatives. Then, if the initiatives are taken, if not for selfishness, is there any possibility of taking any initiative? That is what is the glory of it. We can take the initiative of serving. Is it not? Service also can be a motivation for taking initiative of a work to pleasing, to help the society, to make the Lord happy, or because the Shastra told me. How many ways are there? or how many places where not prompted by the kamana also we can do the samarambha. I have great talents, I want to use them for the people, this is the field I can do, and I don't want anything from them, their appreciation, the name and fame, or the money. Money will be enough for me for survival, boss. So yasya sarve samarambhaः kamasankalpavarjitaः, his initiatives are not prompted by the kamana. Then the initiatives are prompted by what? Maybe by love, maybe the orientation of service, maybe that I have all the ability, I want to make use of them. You have done it thousands of times in serving others. You have taken some samaramba or initiative and you did that work. Nobody is like that, that everything he does selfishly only. Every one of us do some works without kamana. For our kamana means for my own personal desire of the bhoga of the indriyas or the body. उसके बिना होना चाहिए. And for a person whose all samarambha are kama sankalpa varjita, first point. He is doing throughout the day 100 works. None of them are for his selfish purpose. Understand? He is planting the plants, but not that it will give vegetables or fruits, then I can eat and enjoy like buffalo. He is just throwing the seeds or making the plants grow. Whoever gets the fruits and eat them, let them eat. I am not interested in the personal gain. That is called as Kama Sankalpa Varjit. Kamana ka sankalp kiye bina. Kamana means for me, for me, for me. Without that, when you do any of the samarambha, you are pandita. Means you have understood that joy is always in doing and giving, not in getting and lazying out. You have discovered that, therefore you are panditji. On the other hand, the second part of panditya क्या है कि when you do the कामक संकल्प के साथ समारंभ, that desire will make you, the power of desire will make you do the wrong things called as papa. Then we slowly fall down, as a kena prayuktoyam papam charati, into the trap of doing adharma, anyaya and papa. We will be falling. You are really a pandit and a free bird. In every of initiative, if you are taking, the totalis is interest in the mind. That's what was taught was in third chapter, Yajna Bhava. In the Yajna Bhava, personal kama sankalpa nahi hai. और सबके लिए है. It is a, that's why whoever does that yajna is pandit. पांडित्य है उनको. In the coming shlokas, Bhagavan will elaborate us a little more that point. So, how to get how to ज्ञान में कर्म का संन्यास कैसे करना है? As long as I have vasanas, I'll have desires. If I work only for the desire, vasanas become stronger. Then I can never be free in my mind to meditate and realize God. Realizing God through meditation is goal. For that, the mind should be calm and quiet. It should not have too many desires. For that, the vasana should go away. How to do? One aspect is what? Samarambha karo bina kamanaka. Sing, but not for ego or name and fame or money. Sing, you have talent, you can entertain others. First aspect. Second is what? You have not taken any initiative free from kavana, but some work has come on your head because of your duty, your naukri, or your job. So far, we were doing out of profit in the mind. But now we are doing the same work, which is our duty, to serve. Money will continue to come. Like I'm working for a government job. So always for salary I was working. Job is same, working also, but keeping in mind the salary. Mind में salary की बात ज़्यादा है. Now come to a stage where work is going on, salary also you are taking and enjoying because without salary you cannot survive. But from the mind, the change is done. That I am doing this naukari for my sake, will say you are shifting it what? Through this work of mine, I am helping the department of government. This is called Pandit. What it does, the selfishness takes it away. Means you are working, you are earning money, you are living comfortably, still you are not the victim of desires. Why? You have changed your attitude from kama sankalpa to for the sake of government. Is it not? A person killing another fellow for his own selfishness is murderer, is hanged. But the other fellow killing 100 people for the sake of protection of country, he is given a big awards. अरे एक को मारा फांसी चढ़ाया वो 100 को मारा उसको भारत रत्न दे रहे परमवीर शूरवीर चक्र शौर्य चक्र बिकॉज इसमें कामना है और इसमें कामना नहीं वो देश के लिए किया हो नॉट फॉर सेल्फिशनेस do you understand the kama sankalpa varjita initiative and in any duty that is given in that also no kama sankalpa then the kamana rupi desire or disease in the mind goes away. We should learn the art of enjoying our work of service without desire only. Nowadays, क्या हो रहा है? To all the youth, everybody, desire and desire fulfillment and fulfilling desire is the only goal. Like that, from morning till night, from birth to death, we are all misguided by the world around. Like that only we are living. And because of the selfishness, the greed, the desires are growing, objects are less, quarrel is happening. Desires never end. Therefore, to satiate them, all wrong means are taken up. Then the papa growing. Nobody is happy and peaceful individually. Whole community is also suffering the miseries of cancerous frustrations, depressions, and negativities. देखो दिख रहा है आपको आंख खोल के whether you take an initiative, it should be with service orientation, not for kamana. Else, you will be bound by the karma phala, and it creates vasana, then it prompts desires. Again, you will act desire oriented. You are always agitated in your mind in that way. Mind is never calm quite for meditating on the Lord, which is the main goal of every human evolution. Spiritually, if you look at it. And in you and me also, as a worldly person, same. What is that? Why do you get overpowered by the kama sankalpa in the mind? When you work, if anyway you will get your salary, no? Or you are taking initiative of something because you can do it. Therefore, find fulfillment in doing only. Don't expect result from it. Then you'll be disappointed. You love your wife or children. You can love. You have to love. You love. We express that love through helping them or doing that whatever required. The moment you have the kama sankalpa behind, the wife also should reciprocate or son, that expectation thoughts your peace and happiness. You get disturbed. It's not that they don't want to love or sometimes they cannot, they don't have time. वजह तो both है. That vajaha of theirs, what type of reciprocal, is not in our hands. And that never troubles us because everybody is not loving us in life. Still, we are not miserable with them. But with these people of insistence that they should reciprocate, that kamana cause of disappointment. If you drop that and express your love through all service to them, whatever happens to them, your mind is at peace. Everywhere so. The moment any action done with kamana, it has become sin, it will make you miserable. But we have done it because it is to be done and it is your duty, or you have a talent for doing it and using it for the world, then you are not under the kama sankalpa influence. You are a panditji. What is a pandit here? You are quietening your mind. You are not agitating it by getting disappointed because you have expected something from someone and they have never continuously gave what you want. Nobody gives us what you want continuously. Whenever the discontinuity happens, we become miserable. That misery is not because they discontinued, it is because our expectation. Like I said, sit here and do Geetha. So many people put on, log on in YouTube because bell is ringing. But they don't stay even a minute or half minute because they have so much country and the world to improve upon. If I look at everyone and feel bad that they are living and going, I can never be happy. I am doing my work because I can do. It is a joy to me. I am serving my youth and Shastra Geetha in this way. Kama Sankalpa Varjita, but Samarambha. And I am Pakka in that. Then I am Pandit. Then I am not miserable. whether they come or go, even if they listen all classes, I am not specially rewarded because it is their goodness. It is for their benefit. If they get benefit, it's good for me. More than that, I have nothing to expect. If not, also, I am not worried. My drushti is not on that. So, taking up noble activities in which everybody's benefit is hidden and yourself not claiming anything. If that way you live day by day, you are Pandito. So too, while doing the duty, take your salary, but don't expect anything. Don't be prompted by Kama Sankalpa. That time also you are a Pandit. And the result is Pandita Nanu Shochanti, you will have no misery, disappointment. And that is to become a nature to us. I am doing because I have to do, I am doing because I can. All the noble activities. Then you are not found, you are Pandit. There's so many people. They just go in morning, buy some 30, 40 plates of idli. They gave it in a some railway station or somewhere to the poor people. There's no Kama Sankalpa. Just they are fulfilled in feeding the stomach of some people. They are Pandit. They have learned the art of how silently serving and enjoying without disturbing oneself by expecting the things. Other fellows, they do it for the publicity, for political gain. Then the people have taken money but not voted. प्रजा का हम ये वर्डिक्ट को स्वीकार करते हैं अगले बार कोशिश करने के लिए दे टॉक बट इनसाइड they are full galley for all the voters who have not voted them even after taking money because he did not win that election. And the intelligent people are also honest. If they took money from all the four party, therefore they will put mudra on all the four. How such votes are invalid. What an intelligent thing, you know. क्यों तुमने मेरे को वोट डाला हम आपको ही डाला आपने पैसे दिया सेकंड फेलो केम आई गिव यू मनी डिड यू वोट फॉर यस सर डाल दी अरे सबने डाला या सबको डाला क्योंकि सबसे मिला then they are rusted. I just tell small example. So from now onwards, take up the works according to your talents to serve the world. Even little and iota of expectation also should not be. Otherwise, you are not Pandit. You are creating future dukkha for you. Because what you expect won't come all the time. Expectation is wrong. Means what? There can be a state of life where all our abilities, resources we can use to serve others, not for selfish purpose, and yet continue to be happy. It's not that I have resources, only by fulfilling my desire through that resource that I can happy. This limited notion we have to change. In the same way, when you are anyway getting salary, you work for it. Why you have any kama sankalpa other? Really, if I am given a job, I am working honestly, that's being observed by the boss. When the quality of the work is good, you need not ask. They only give promotions, increments. पूछने की जरूरत थोड़ी है. And that promotion increment is again not to enjoy, but to serve. A wise person enjoys serving, not enjoys indulgences. Indulgences में enjoy करने वाला बेवकूफ है, पंडित नहीं हो. He doesn't know that he is making those desires stronger. A day will come, he'll become addicted to them, like yesterday we discussed. Then he cannot fulfill and he becomes so frustrated. Then he may become even criminal and get kicked and killed only. Kicked and put in the jail. आगे की बात उसको नहीं समझ में आता. But a Pandit knows. Pandit knows life is happy in not getting disappointed. Disappointment comes when you have Kama Sankalpa. To have Kama Sankalpa or not is our choice. So I have chosen not to have. Everywhere. Like I am doing this Geetha with a choice not to have Kama Sankalpa, then I will not be disappointed. No. Secondly, I do it as duty. Because as a Swami, in this parampara, गीता या शास्त्र का प्रचार मेरा ड्यूटी है. मैं कर रहा हूं, इसमें भी कोई काम संकल्प नहीं है. सो यस्य सर्वे सम्यक आरंभाः काम संकल्प वर्जिता. समारंभा मीन्स initiatives taken, samarambha means duties undertaken. Both are free from kama sankalpa. He is Pandit. Now, second definition of Pandita is Jnana Agni Dagdha Karmanam. See, I told you in Gita chapter 4, Jnana is compared with Agni, Jnana with Tapasya, Jnana with Khadgam, Jnana with so many things it is compared. See, Bhavo Jnana Tapasa Puta Madbhavam Agataha. Already the shloka came Jnana Tapasa Puta. I didn't much elaborate because it's little subtle. So here Jnana Agni Dagdha Karmanam Tam Panditam Ahu. Buddha. Why is people call them as Pandits who have burnt their karma in Jnana Agni? It has got two things. One spiritual meaning is what? He in the Jnana of Aham Brahmasmi Agni, he has burnt all the Ajnana and Vasanas and desires. This is a higher meaning. Jnana Agni Dagda Karma. Second is what? Again, when we have the wisdom, then the wisdom can be used in planning to do something. When that planning is done for total others, so it is not called a karma. An action is called a karma when there is a karta and there is a karma phala apeksha. His jnana is what? Performance is my joy, not claiming that I am the doer nor the result. This jnana ke agni mein, when the karma is burnt. What is karma? Whenever a karta does something for his own karma phala, it becomes karma and it yields phala. Then he is bound by that phala. But Jnana Agni Dagda Karma, what is the Jnana Agni? The Jnana Agni is without being karta doer, without expecting karma phala. Also, one can enjoy doing good. That called as Jnana Agni. Because of that, he is not creating karma for karma phala. He is just performing in the world, but it is not a karma to give karma phala to bind him. Because kartrutvam is not having, karma phala sakti is not having, then that action is not a karma. In action or a work or any action becomes a deed when it is having a doer for a purpose. Jnana Dagda Karma, like Surya Bhagavan. Why he is giving sunlight? He is neither a karta that he came and claimed कि मैंने किया तुम लोग मेरे को अवार्ड नहीं देते हो भारत रत्न कब दोगे मुझे भगवान सूर्य never claims therefore he is not a karta so he never asked for the phala did he ever send you a electricity bill की तरह sunlight bill if the sunlight bill heavy rains bill if the wind bill if the bills come with us even the Bill Clinton also will not pay the money the other fellow is their bill Gates. The Gates also cannot pay the money if the natural resources send the bill to us. So they have no karma phala. We have to, with a subtle intellect, discover the possibility of this way of life. And also must be convinced that this way of life is any day nobler than the life of selfishness, desire oriented, prompting to do all the papa karma. हमको क्या है ना आजकल पाप करे बिना सेल्फिश रहे बिना डिजायरस रहे बिना हम नहीं जी सकते इन दैट नोशन वी आर देयर वी आर एडिक्टेड टू दैट रॉन्ग नोशन like without morning tea or coffee without tv or cell phone or without watching the status I cannot alive live in this way we are addicted everyone so this is also an addiction that without being a doer, without expecting a karma phala, I cannot act in the world and I can't be happy. ये wrong notion है. If this is the case, how the scientists are giving up all their selfish bhoga like all of us we do and sitting for days, years together on the table and discovering something for the sake of world, not for themselves. They are living, they are happy, यू आस्क देम भाई आपने डिस्कवर किया आप कितने खुश हो इससे दुनिया को लाभ होगा वो इसलिए मैंने किया वो मैंने भगवान ने मेरा कराई वो फल से सबको लाभ होगा मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए आई एम फुलफिल्ड इन डूइंग इट ओनली लिव लाइफ लाइक दिस आई एम फुलफिल्ड इन डूइंग द जॉब डन job in hands I am doing something to serve others I am fulfilled in that jnana agni every action you do it's no more a karma to yield you a karma phala it's only a service you can call it a service or worship or purgation of the vasanas और ज्ञानाग्नि दग्ध कर्माणम, कुछ भी कहो, बट वो बांध देगा नहीं आपको फल से. So two things very simple. One, yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varjitaha. In that, don't take any initiative prompted by desire. You will be in the soup only. Take those things where service is there, or you want to express your talent in helping others, and live life like that. Other is you are bound by some duties. Do them as duty, not prompted by any extra desires there. What you want, the world will give, the society will give, the nature will give, the God will give. कितना चाहिए तुमको जीने के लिए? You are not wearing all 100 dresses you have in the almirah. Only one you wear. अब साउथ इंडिया में गर्मियों में वो भी नहीं पहनते. For the modesty sake, they wear when others are there. So, to all the money you have in the bank, you are not eating it. You will eat only that much which you can digest. These are all bevakufi. Our needs are always fulfilled by the Lord's grace. What are never fulfilled are our greeds. The greeds breed the desires. The desire prompts us to commit sin. Sin reacts as giving us misery. Misery is called bondage. You have to be wise to know from now onwards. Be practical. कुछ करना है मेरे को मन में आया, किस लिए करूं? मुझे उससे ये मिलेगा वो मिलेगा, देन दैट इज रॉन्ग. इसके द्वारा 10 लोगों को फायदा होगा, दैट इज राइट. सो टू मेरा ये ड्यूटी है, क्यों करूं? सो दैट मुझे प्रमोशन मिलेगा, ये मिलेगा, रॉन्ग. ये मेरा ड्यूटी है इसलिए कर रहा हूं. दे मे गिव प्रमोशन और नॉट, आई एम नॉट कंसर्न. ही इज ए पंडित because he is burning all his vasanas inside, ignorances inside. This is one way. Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varjita. Second is jnanagni dagdha karmanam. What is the jnanagni dagdha karma? Ki karma as karta karma karma phala. If these are valued, then I will never be peaceful at home in my mind. Therefore, in that jnana that I should not be karta and do a karma for karma phala, when I do only those activities as said in the first line, then we are pandit. The higher definition is what? I am the blissful infinite self. I am not lacking anything. So I need not get anything. Therefore, I need not desire anything. Therefore, I have nothing to do the desire prompted karma. Then I am not the karta. Then I am not interested in karma phala. In that way, आत्मज्ञान के अग्नि में कर्ता कर्म कर्म फल का दग्ध कर दिया उसने. All the saints live life like that. They are in the jnana of their own self, which is infinitely blissful. Therefore, they have nothing to gain in this world. Therefore, they are not the karta of the karma, not the karma phala binds them. Every karma they do gives phala, that is for the society or world's sake. That's called jnana agni dagdha karmana. And the jnana agni is so many things again. Other jnana agni is, it is a cooperation of so many people, the work is happening, not only me. In that jnana, I am the doer, part of the karma is burnt. So too, when the phala comes, it should be shared with everyone. In that way, when the phala comes, by sharing with everyone, the phala sakti is burnt. And by doing the karma disciplinedly, perfectly, the indiscipline is burnt. तो कर्ता को जलाओ, कर्म को जलाओ, कर्म फल को जलाओ. कर्म तो चलेगा, बट कर्म फल करता नहीं है, तो दैट बिकम सर्विस, इट्स नॉट ए कर्म टू बाइंड. They're all very subtle understandings. We are initiating to you. You keep on listening to them at your leisure time, and then the life will be having a higher knowledge, then your vision will be different. Whenever you are put any job, any deputation, you are sent to any country, you will not be a greedy or selfish person to hoard the money in an illegal manner, then bringing bad name to our country, as well as there we are insulted. Wherever I am there, I am doing my duty for duty's sake. Salary is enough for my survival. Other than the work duty, I am taking those initiatives in which the world is helped. Through this all, I want to get freed from all my inner forces of action. That's called as vasanas, tendencies. When they go away, I am so calm and quiet. With calm and quiet mind, I can study Shastra, listen Shastra, which talk about the truth behind the seeming world of names and forms. The one common denominator. When you discover that one common denominator, that's called Jnanagni. Thereafter, there is nothing to lose, nothing to gain, nowhere to go. All that is called as Dagda Karma. He is in bliss. जिसको घर पहुंच गए उसके लिए फिर कार में बस बैठना, बस में बैठना, ये सब मेहनत तो नहीं होगा ना. पहुंच गया घर. So to a jnani reach to his self-destination, he has nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. Therefore, all his karmas are dagdha. Is a technical word. Dagdha karma means the prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, agami karma. All of them are burnt. So this topic some other time we take in length. But simple thing what you have to learn is take initiative where selfish desire is not there. And whatever job is given, do that without selfish desire. Get your salary or whatever required for survival. Maintain your inner peace available for the spiritual sadhana. So to Jnanagni Dagda Karma, keep on gaining the Tattva Jnana and find that you are infinite blissful self. Then there's no karma done out of you. कर्म से कर्मफल मिलता है, मोक्ष नहीं. मोक्ष ज्ञान से ही मिलता है. ज्ञानाग्निदग्ध कर्माणम तमाहो पंडितम बुधाः. In other words, in your jnana agni of punya karma, burn the papa karma. So to in the jnana of your sadhana karma, burn even punya karma. And in the jnana of aham brahmasmi, even the karma of studying shastra, going to the guru, all of that also are burned because you reach destination. पहुंचने के बाद गोल फिर हमको गाड़ी में बैठकर घूमने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. इन दैट वे दिस श्लोका टॉक्स अबाउट पंडित का डेफिनेशन. कौन पंडित है? जो अपने ज्ञान में कर्म को जला रहा है. कौन पंडित है? जो कोई भी समारंभ को बिना कामना का ही कर रहा है, या जो भी ड्यूटी दिया उसको बिना कामना का कर रहा है. He has learned that art and his performance is a blessing to the world. He is not disturbed inside because of fear that the result will come or not, or the disappointment if the exact result doesn't come. Even if it comes, again fear and dukkha that it goes away. His mind is not worried at all in that. Like I have done this Geetha. After that, I have no other thought of any expectation from it. My mind is calm and quiet. But if I expect my children should listen, they might write a notes of it, they should send me an appreciating messages. With all these things, if I keep in mind, I'll be disturbed and only waiting for your reply. Now, मेरा mind खाली. मैंने अपने काम कर दिया. I'm happy. I can take up my other work and proceed. If I have the desire, you may write reply, but it is not sufficient to me. Then I want more and more. I want every day. So my whole attention will be more than on Gita is what I get benefit from you. Then from the Sevaka and Dharmika, I become Kamuka or the desirous person. Then I get frustrated. Because the desire will never satiate, it adds to the greed when it is fulfilled. Okay, ना already पढ़ चुके हैं हम बात को. So what is the best way if I am intelligent? I have to start Gita, not with any kamana. Gita is a duty given to me by the Lord. Again, do it without any kamana. I am Pandit because there are no impressions created nor any disappointments felt in the mind. With such calm mind, okay, today I have done my job of serving my children through Gita. Okay, I have done. I have nothing to gain from it. Okay, sit quietly, then I can meditate on my Upanishad mantras. Otherwise, my mind is always disturbed, agitated, questioning and all, expecting and all. दिन भर आपके मन में क्या विचार होते हैं? क्या पाना पाना, उसके लिए क्या करना करना, और करने के बाद वो रिजल्ट आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है कि नहीं. It's all mind only. In the mind only all this nautanki. And in the mind only the disappointment. कि नहीं हुआ, appreciation नहीं हुआ. Yeah, so be careful about this thing. And भगवान एक तीर चलाया. And what is Jnanagni is going to tell throughout Gita. He will tell us, Sarvam Jnana Plavena Eva Urjanam Santarishyasi, then Tadviti Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya, Then Shraddhavan Lavate Jnanam Tatpara Samitendriya Jnanam Ladva Param Shanti Machirenadi Gachati. That Jnanam he will talk in this next chapter. Jnana means to know what it is. And what is there is Bhagavan only everywhere. How to know him will be the training given to us. And that Bhagavan is in me also and is blissful. Therefore, I am happy being. I have to do nothing to get happiness. I do everything to give or express my happiness. खुशी के लिए काम करता है वो बेवकूफ, खुशी से काम करते हैं वो वाइज है, बस इतना ही फर्क. You will know it slowly. Thank you. Shloka is Yasya Sarve Samarambha Kama Sankalpa Varjita Jnanagnidagdha Karmanam Tamaho Panditam Buddha. This is what today's Gita Shloka. Then the common sense thought is what? You have talents, use them. Don't compare with others. And there is hard work behind everything. It's not just like saying and happening. Like take a flight, go to Delhi. Not it as it is. Finally, you have to earn money. Book a flight, go, check in, then sit, put the belt. Then the flight should happily take you safely. Then you will reach. बिना कितना मेहनत का नहीं होता. Like I have to make a good food and eat. It's not that you said it, it happens. You have to get good vegetables, you have to wash them, you have to cut them, you have to patiently cook them according to the recipe, then it will come. बिना मेहनत का कुछ नहीं होता दुनिया में. Clear? This is the common sense thought. And shloka is Shriya Kantaya Kalyana Nidhaye Nidhayerthinam Shri Venkatanivasaya Srinivasaya Mangalam. Thank you for all of you for patient listening. May God, Krishna, Geeta Mata, Vyasa Bhagavan, all the Geeta Acharyas bless all of us to gain the right purport and essence of Gita, and may we remember it, implement it, make our lives more and more beautiful and glorious for ourselves and the world at large. Thank you. These next few shlokas also heavy dose shlokas. अब सुनो, शुरू किया तो